Just a few hours away here at Ray Skillman Stadium before one of the most anticipated regular season games every year that takes place. The Fighting Irish of Cathedral are going to be coming here to take on the Center Grove Trojans. And, Coach, before we talk about that game, I'd be remiss of not congratulating you on doing something. I know we're not effectively in the MIC, but last week you took on Lawrence North, and that was the 21st straight game of what we would call a mixed schedule. And last year, no one had ever accomplished going undefeated 2 years in a row. You just did it for a third, and that has to take some type of acknowledgement, and I just want your thoughts on that.
Well, first of all, thank you. Appreciate everything that's gone on with the 3-year undefeated MIC record. And, yes, even though we're not in the conference, we're still playing those conference teams. The other sports didn't play the conference teams, but in football we played one more year of them. So in our minds and our hearts, we're the MIC champion and well-deserved. We cut our teeth and built our program with this MIC conference, and it's been a tough thing for me to see it let go. And I don't know, down the road I think some things might change. I don't know, in a couple of years we get all back together and have another big dance. But really proud of what happened. It's taken a lot of great players, great coaches, and great parents and community effort to make all this happen for 21 straight games.
Cathedral comes in. They were getting a lot of pub, and rightfully so, before the season began. Their first game they lost to Brownsburg, but they've been on a run since then with 7 straight, and they have a lot of big-time players. It starts with their quarterback, Danny O'Neill. Your thoughts about Cathedral tonight and what we have to do to get a victory?
Yeah, well, they got great size up front. Their offensive line is huge. The 2 big tight ends. The running back does a great job, and O'Neill is a super quarterback, maybe the best we've played this year. He moves well with the ball, can run the ball and throw the ball, which really puts defenses in a bad situation. So not really pressure him as much as contain him and make him throw where we want him to throw. And then we got to play defense and tackle him and get him on the ground. Offensively, their defense is big. Got a big 3 up front, and the linebackers are solid tacklers like they always are. And the number 20 and the safety does a great job of getting people on the ground. That's always the trademark to Cathedral's defense, is that safety really has not many things to think about except for going to the football, and we got to put him in. Every year we try to compromise him and make him maybe think it's going here and it's going there, and get him to soften up a little bit so he's not downhill so hard. But we have some tricks for him, and we have some I think a good solid offense, and we just got to keep doing what we do, is run the ball. And most people run the ball so they can throw the ball. That's been the MO for us here years. But this year we can come out on any down and throw the football. I think that's what makes us hard to prepare for. Is Tyler Cherry does a great job of being calm and throwing the ball to different. Sometimes we use 7 receivers a game, and then you got great running backs with Jalen Thomason and Micah Coyle. Go tackle the Brahma Bull there. So we have a good balanced offense, and I'm just looking forward to a great test for all that tonight.
Now that Cathedral's in 6A for the tournament, do you look at this game a little differently than you have the last few, just for the simple fact that if things would go the way we want them, it is a very strong probability we'll see them later? Or do you just go play this game? It's always a tough one anyway, just because you don't really gain much, but you obviously want to win. How do you focus on that specifically with the tournament change?
Well, I've had that question maybe 70 times this week. And really, I'm going to tell you, at Center Grove, our program development has been our teams that we play have no face. We worry about Center Grove. We could play them again in 4 weeks. That'd be great. But we could also play Ben Davis in 4 weeks or Warren Central in 3 weeks. You could play our whole schedule over in the tournament. It's pretty much been that way except for the state championship game. And even with that, with Carmel, you may have to play them again in the state championship. So it's just something we've faced for the last 15 years every year, and really don't think down the road. We got to think about tonight and what can we do as Center Grove to beat Cathedral, and then Saturday morning we'll start thinking about Franklin Central.
Well, we know this. It's still fall break for the Center Grove school system. I still believe these stands are going to be packed. If you're out down in Florida or wherever it is you're traveling, we're hoping you're going to tune in tonight for what will be a fantastic game. Dress warm. It's hard to even hold this mic. It's cold out here today. Anyway, Coach, we wish you luck. We can't wait to go into the tournament on a high note, and it's been a great season so far. Let's go get those Irish.
We will. We're a little tougher than you, Aaron. We're all going to be okay out there in the weather tonight. And I do hope people can get back. If you get back in time, come out to the stadium, Ray Skillman Stadium. We don't know when we'll be back, if we'll be back. So this could be the last chance to see the Trojans, the mighty Trojans play. Again, great football. Indiana high school football, best matchup in the state every year, year in, year out. Cathedral Irish versus the Center Grove Trojans. Go Trojans, beat the Irish.